For this video, I want to look at how we can change the appearance of an object that you've drawn that you spent a long time working on. So I've been working on the domino, and when it's finished, it'll probably look something like this, where it's drawn out and it's got all the parts there set up. People have been taking screenshots of that to upload, which is fantastic. But what I want to try and do is see how we can transform this into this, okay, like that, okay, which looks really good when it's actually sort of laid out there. Okay, so going back to our drawing, first of all I want to lose some of these extra bits here that may be getting in the way and disrupting the view of it. So the first thing I want to do is to lose the work planes. Now I can do that in two ways. I can press the P key, which will then on a PC or Mac, and that'll close those off. Yeah. Or if you're on an iPad, just go to where your panes are being shown here, and you can use the eye icon to switch off each of the work panes, so they're not actually in view. Okay. We could also switch off the origin as well, so that's not in the way. But I've still got this extra sort of grid going over the top of this, which is part of the original drawing. And that's in sketch 1 here. Again, I can switch off that. So now I'm down to sort of a clean view there. Okay. Okay, so what about changing the actual colours of it? Okay, for this you have to be able to select individual parts to actually make this work. So let me just close off my origin and there, and other parts there, and my sketch, so I'm hiding those. Now, what I want to do is to colour in this part here. So I'm going to start with the outer rim here. Right click, okay, and go to Edit Appearance of Face. Okay. Now that's actually picked up all the previous parts that I've done. So I'm just going to remove all these because we're going to re-add them back in again. Okay, so just take these all back. You see there's a lot of parts here. Okay, right, so what I've got is one part that I'm going to select here, just this part here. And I'm going to choose the colour. I'm going to choose white for this, okay? Now, that means that part can change. Now, then if I zoom in, I can pick up other parts as well that I want to actually edit. So that part and that part. We'll also do that and that and that. So I can just keep adding to my list here of extra parts that I want to make white. Okay. We'll zoom this over, we'll scroll this over, pick up this, this, and this. And then if we go to the top half of the, you can come back into this and just keep adding on extra parts onto this. Okay. So keep adding on extra parts. I'm just clicking on them just to select them. Okay. And I might also do the inside. If you make a mistake, you pick a part that you don't want, just click it again, and you can then close it from the diagram, from the list. Okay, so there, and I'm just going to scroll this round so I can get the other side here. So that part and that part there. Okay, so those parts will all now be white because I've selected it from here. Green tick. That's cool. Okay, so what about if we do this surface here? So right click and go to Edit Face Appearance. Okay, so the minute it's blue, we're going to make this one black. Okay, there. Now that's picked up all the other parts that I've previously picked up, so same idea. Let's pick those all up, otherwise you just select them all. Okay, and then green tick that. So now I can do my underside here, so right click on that, go to Edit Face Appearance, and choose black for that. There we are. Okay, so that's now enabled me to colour in different surfaces of faces within my diagram. But I'm still not happy about the lines that I'm getting here, because that doesn't really need to be there. They wouldn't be there. So I'm going to go to my cube at this side here, which is called Camera and Render Options. I'm going to click on that, scroll down to Shaded Without Edges. And what that does is hide all the edges of my shape. So I now have a nice sort of 3D rendered shape that can spin around there, and I can take screenshots of that. Okay. Now, I notice that some of you have been taking screenshots by physically photographing your screen with your iPad, which is not really ideal. If you're on a PC, try using the screen grab tool. Yeah, that's on your PC, or a Mac if you do Command Shift 5, and that gives you the ability to grab your screen that way. Okay, you should be able to then upload those to the diagram. Some of the other options you have on here, you could go to translucent if you wanted to. You could choose curve visualization, hidden edges removed. There's all sorts of different ones that that you could be added into this. Okay, so that will really enhance your final design. Thank you.